Welcome in, everyone. You're listening to Zelda Speedruns. We have a late night Crosskeys match between armlx and Skele. My name is Jaxie, and I will be your restreamer for this evening. Our commentators for this evening are Will WC and Zephical, and joining me on the tracking is TomWillTalk13. Commentators, the stage is yours.
The clown music starts. The curtains fall. It's oh wait, Jula's not on the game. Anyway, my name is Zephical. This is a 3-0 match between armlx, Skele, the last 3-0 match of the week. I am joined on commentary by a good friend. Please introduce yourself, fellow clown.
Hello, I am Will WC. The WC doesn't stand for bathroom.
What does the WC stand for?
It's a lot less interesting. It's not really an interesting story behind it. It's more just kind of doxing myself. But
okay, well, don't do that. No,
yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, that's too much of the circus. I need you to come up every 30 minutes with a new what WC could stand for. That's your homework while we wait for the runners to get going. I'm sorry, I mean, you got other stuff to do. But yeah, as we said, this is a 3-0 match, the last 3-0 match of the week. Yeah, I mean, this are perennially like very strong players. Arm has made playoffs. I assume Skele has made playoffs in the past. I'm just gonna go run with that. I know that
if not, he is a very strong candidate to make it this year.
Yeah, I mean, if hasn't, probably will. He's won other events, kind of a big deal. So, but yeah, I mean, stock standard. Like this will be a good match. Hopefully not crazy, like some of the blowouts we've seen. But yeah.
We're gonna get some nice easy money here right off the jump with our sink at Useless Fairy. And we're gonna get to Link's house in under like 25 minutes, which is always a fun thing when you sync start of like, am I just gonna end up following connectors for the next half hour?
Honestly, no. Yeah. Skele with the huge advantage of having the extra 5 rubies for what it's worth. Truly uncomeback fromable.
Yeah, I mean that could be the difference in this one, but it probably won't be.
Diverge runners. This is boring. I get it. This makes sense. I actually don't know.
That's okay. Yeah. My peanut brain can follow along with what's happening. So. You guys stay together.
I'm just saying, no shot. I'm out. I'm not dealing with this today.
One bomb's plenty.
It's funny because I was always wondering. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Just
one bomb was too many.
One bomb was too many. I honestly can't believe that the shambles have occurred.
Oh look, even more bombs.
10 bombs is too many. Oh, get owned.
All right. So yeah, we're in here in pod. We don't have any keys. We don't have a bow. We don't have anything. We're gonna see. Oh, well, we have a hook shot now. That's neat. Are we gonna see some mimic clip in here?
I don't suspect, just because of how free this is. Teleport with the Isle of Houlihan start unbelievably. Someone Houlihan and it summoned him from his coffin to be a curmudgeon. Reasonable sink at Useless Fairy.
Skele is heading to right side for us.
I listen. If you have a buffer list, I hate this because it's so free and accessible, but also, like, if you want divergence, God bless. But also...
There could be anything over here.
Yeah,
even
there could be... Stop. Oh, look, more bombs. There were 10... Oh!
Oh, well, this is a problem.
Oh, no.
Did you kill the green mimic with bombs?
I don't think that they're on the bomb damage table.
I've never tried.
I've never tried. I'm not about to find out either. Are they? That's good to know, because I wouldn't have thought it.
All right, well, right side remains a mystery to us.
That's some psychic damage. No. All
right. Speaking of cursed things, we're doing bomb escape.
I mean, this
Actually, we got a hook shot. It's fine.
This is not so bad. Like, we'll find out what our stun prize is, too. It'll probably be 8 bombs. And Skele's just going to get 3 swords off Laser Bridge. Or, okay, well, yeehaw.
All right. All right. Oh,
All right, yeah.
Never mind the swamp.
All right. $20. You know what? We'll take it.
Yeah, no, that is absolutely an acceptable laser bridge to find at 4 minutes in. TR big there in Boomerang Chest. That's fun.
Anyway, there's the pod small. Just walk on back, go, ooh, yeah, thank God. No weapon can't do. No.
No, we're going to pretend we didn't see Misery Mire there. Desert main here as well. So we got all the connectors in CAC today, which is always fun when your starting location is over at Useless Ferry, and we got flippers there in Zelda Cell.
Yeah, I guess Skele at this point is like, I have a mirror, I'm going to start playing entrance roulette because I otherwise hate the waddle of like going through desert and doing map chests without getting a connector. Maybe not. That's like that does not spark joy. I'm going to be missing this mirror for whatever dark room he's in, which I can only assume. Or no, he's in Spectrum Escape, never mind.
Yeah.
Which also kind of hate, but separate issues.
Yeah. Just going to Dark Cross here, which should be doable with the hook shot. And just kind of annoying to have to come back and take the Death Warp afterwards.
I like how
we're already heading back to pod. Yeah.
I did not mean that sincerely, and Skele was like, huh, let's go. Which, sure, fine.
I mean, it's 2 more items that are in logic, and then you get a second chance at the other 2 items, and yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'm also going to say that Arm is going to take some psychic damage because he routes Cac like a clown, and I hate how he routes through Kakariko, so he's going to get this mirror, like, 3 minutes later, and then we'll suffer for it.
All right, nothing major there in the 2 single key locked checks of pod.
Like, I can dunk on him because as his teammate in co-op, I'm always it's a different way every time that fucker decides to like go through CAC, and I'm just watching the engines disappear and go, sure, man, whatever. You route how Jesus wants you to.
Always leave them guessing, Zaf.
What in the hell was that mimic clip?
Pretty good.
That was disgusting. Yeah, you also route CAC like you're drunk. Okay, well that's whatever. Alright, I'm eating my words. Clearly always mimic clip. This is the sign. Just go back to me.
Well, look, if you can mimic clip in like 3/4 of a second, then sure, do it.
Zaf shocked at good gameplay. I firstly resent that, but also I would deal with the fact that doing a pod mimic clip with pod absolutely free as hell is potentially cool.
All right, looks like Skele's gonna go down to the cell, get his flippers here as well. Got a heart piece on the merchant.
All right, well, whatever.
A sword that's actually like,
yeah, you know,
you're supposed to have.
Reasonable, logical.
Good thing we already did bomb escape.
You don't say.
Did we see what the sun prize was by any chance?
No, I'm really hoping it's bombs. Okay.
All right, I guess he saved this so he can follow some of the connectors out of here.
I at least don't hate this more than potentially if he was going to walk into Mire, which would be just unconscionable right now.
Yeah, no, it is way too early to be diving Mire. Not when it's sitting in the middle of Kakariko, for sure.
I mean, I just said that about a Pod Mimic clip too, and then Skele proved me wrong. So like, it's fine, whatever.
I mean, the dark secret of Rando is that how you route doesn't matter. It really
Routing
doesn't.
is not a skill, truthfully. As I am told from time to time by people who just assure me that all you need to do is Moldorm bounce and hover, that routing is for the weak of mind and spirit.
Meanwhile, we were kind of joking about it earlier, but Arm is down to one bomb up here on the mountain, so let's hope that we don't find 3 more chicken huts, basically.
Ah, yes. I hate when Chicken Hut clones itself on the mountain. Some real Agatha Christie shit. The case of the clone Chicken Hut clip, which might, Arm can, obviously Skele did. Like, a lot of the density here in CAC, as well as like some of these like connectors as well. Like, you have very free access to both other sides of Hyrule Castle. So this is reasonable, I think.
Yeah. I mean, anytime you have basically 4 open connectors from Kakariko, you're going to be back at some point.
Yeah.
And then you got the pod south of town that you can loop in if you're coming from the south, or if you want to get the north checks, maybe like ideally you have a glove to get the Sank Drop and the other entrance up there, but
I just also have this line of bombs on my map tracker of places where there have been just massive bomb drops, and look, the refill hut's there as well.
I believe that was a small key of some variety here on Lumberjack, so we'll grab that.
More pod keys. armlx, brother. Never mind, you actually bought more bombs. Sorry, I was too busy. I was too busy assuming he was on 1 bomb still.
Oh, hey, it's a CT small.
Surely we won't need those today.
Those are never funny. Oh, good.
Oh, look, the flippers. All right, fair. Bombs? No.
Third shop on the mountain.
It's kind of a dud of a mountain, if I'm being honest. Although I guess we can still go across the way too, so.
Yeah, we still got the east side to check, but yeah, nothing really interesting over here just yet. Well, that's a nice convenient swamp. All right, so Skele there saw the well at Lumberjack. That's great, especially with that CT small we already found. Now he's following Super Bunny Cave up here at the North Lost Woods entrance.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, yeah. The general motto of have mirror, follow connector, end route with connector, go more places. And this takes us to, I guess. Oh no.
Well,
are we mirror ball? Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, it's 4 items.
It's 4 items and an orphan. We'd all be banned if Crosskeys 2026 was partnered with Speed Gaming instead of ZSR. It doesn't matter. This is the internet in 2026. We can actually use words. It's fine. I'll put a sick kid here. It's just a sick child. This orphan out in Dark Shopping Mall.
All right, Arm's the first one to actually hit a save and quit to show us the back of escape here.
You know how you were giggling about like getting to Link's house at the 25-minute mark? I was kind of like, when's this route gonna cut? Ah, well. Anyway.
All right.
Sure.
Those are items.
Those are a lot of nice items, actually.
Yeah.
So we are down to what? Ganon, Uncle, and I think Useless Fairy?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
That was vanilla. We've seen both the single item drops.
Okay, well. No imminently required climbs yet, so we're good. That's always a fun thing to see. Free item cave, yep,
7 highly logical items, maybe.
Ooh, baby a fire rod. On the Highly Island, of course. Just a moon pearl and a connector.
We got flippers and we got mirrors, so
yeah. I guess we could do some bunny surfing thing, but I just no. That's ridiculous.
No,
no.
All right, green pendant ice. Nothing in back of Saha. Nothing other than the shovel there in Paradox that I saw.
There are glitches there's a glitch called bunny surfing, which I have no idea how it's done, and the only person I've ever seen do it in a live race was Danny Music a long time ago, and completely like smoked someone with it in a wild situation. So you can do stuff. I don't think Ice Palace.
Oh, that's fun to find when you are on Fighter Sword and have a bombos and a hammer, and that's all.
Yeah, no keys. Like I was like, this is a small key to Thieves. There's Ice Palace there. It's like, yeah, no shot.
I still don't think that sends you into pendant Ice Palace. Oh good, yeah. There's CT2.
It's actually just for like it's for the Moon Pearl on Pyramid Ledge. That's what it's actually for. It's not for the well at any point.
You're probably right.
I miss what connector got Skele to top a bumper, but that's pretty nifty.
Yeah, I missed that as well, and probably one of our trackers can catch us up on that.
Elders at Eastern. Okay, well, that's cute.
We saw back of old man save and quit is up at Floating Island, and we have Thieves Town with a bow in it up here.
The fastest way to mimic clip.
True story.
Yeah, it's like fake mimic clip or like fake powder. It's the same thing, right? Just a series of buttons that makes the mimics disappear.
Okay, one of our high roll connectors coming to C-shaped house there.
Crystal Thieves, I think we saw too.
I
Got a map for
believe
that?
so.
Yeah. Pretty sure literacy has not failed me. Yeah, Tom will talk. Mimic clip is when you have no arrows and you need to go up GT climb and you don't have a shovel and just a lot of shame. Yeah, it's like fake powder. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. The map was on its own dungeon. I'm so glad I just caught that. I was like, all right, cool. Like, there it is. So yeah, this is what, 50-50. So Uncle behind climb? Is that what we 100% established? I'm not just making stuff
Yeah,
up?
I believe so.
All right, cool. I'm ignoring Gilo in chat right now. It's fine. Same thing. No shot that he goes into ice at the end of this route.
With Master Sword, it might be slightly more appealing.
I'm gonna ask what the difference in sword makes, but you know what? Please elaborate why having the mastered sword.
If you're gonna do a really stupid slow ice palace, you know, at least having something that makes the boss fight not completely totally garbage helps. I don't know.
I am 9,000% going to bail on Cold Stare at that point, even if I do rip out a glove in the Iced Palace.
Oh yeah, glove is a thing that you need to beat Ice Palace. I've played this game before.
Will, you're one of my favorite people, never change.
This is what my internal monologue is like when I'm routing, by the way. If you, especially like when I'm, you know, on a restream or something and I'd have the mic muted, like I'm just saying the absolute dumbest shit anyone's ever heard. And no one actually hears it.
That's why I just type it in my chat in all caps. I'm just mad the whole time. Also, it's funny that you say that because a number of times I'm like, I have Desert Big Key. Oh, I have this. And I'm like, wait, you don't have fire. Don't go to the back. Don't do it. You know you want to. Like, it still happens. I'm 3-1. I still forget that sometimes you just need the fire to go to the back of desert. It's fine. Never in my life.
It's so great when you get back there and it's just you and the mimic and he's looking at you and or the Igor and just like, yeah, like, hey, what's up, bro? All right, I'm gonna leave now.
Hey, bud.
Or can you kill me? I just
Can you come get me IRL? Actually, I'm done. Yeah, I was also kind of surprised that Arm stopped throughout here and didn't just want to keep going to the rest of this. I'm pretty sure that he did not go. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no,
same
he
thing.
stopped at the M cave.
Yeah.
So
I am actually wondering if Arm says, nah, screw this, I don't want to come here, having also seen the fight. Okay, yeah, I was like, I would bet a lot of money that he was not going to go and do the 4 items in Blind Spot there. Actually, he hasn't seen the fire rod. I'm making this shit up as I go along.
I don't think he has seen it. I think Skele is.
Yeah, Skele has seen it. Yeah. Collectively, if I was playing the seed, knowing what I know, I'm on restart. I'm actually also in the race too. I've got a controller in my other hand. But also, this wouldn't surprise me that like that's something that he would not go for. The fire rod, Sir Silvergun, is chilling on the Hyliad Island. You see, the runners see, we all see. Can you see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I mean, I have a suspicion, or 3.
I think it's the sugar.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's it. Wrap it up. Go home.
I mean,
Also,
it's the
you
reason
have
why
like
I
4
like
minutes
it.
until the homework I've given you of figuring out what WC
Oh wait, that was
stands
my
for.
homework. I thought
that was your homework. I gave you homework
Oh,
every
Jesus.
30 minutes.
Oh God. I thought that we were crowdsourcing that.
I mean, other people can tell you what the WC in your name stands for.
Chain Chump's room is a scripted fight.
Oh no.
No, Tyler, that's the one that we ruled out at the very
Yeah.
start.
Sorry, Tyler, you showed up late and you get 0 for the homework assignment. I apologize. You will have to take this class again. Wheel Wailing Caverns, a WoW reference for your name. I'm sorry.
Never touched it.
World of Warcraft, honestly, same. And by that I mean, 20 years of playing the stupid game, but it's fine. Y'all, okay, we don't need too many WCs. Hold them back. Sit on it. We'll return. Make it a contest. Best WC name gets, I don't know, like $5 off Little Caesars Pizza or some shit.
All right, I'm here for remembering some guys. I think Wilson Contreras is a strong contender so far.
Go ahead, Ruby. Finish that thought. I'll wait.
By the way, did you notice that our mirror's in logic now?
I did. In a very goofy way, that mirrors in logic, but honestly, that's just one of those things where at some point I'm like, it will show up.
Fucking oops, I sequence broke something off of Laser Bridge because, like, just the number of different ways that can be put in logic is like, yeah, never mind.
It is occasionally funny when it is actually, like, the 3 shields because you rip off a Burna or a Cape on Laser Bridge. You're like, hold on, wait a second, this is funny. But like, it's so rare that it actually like that logic truly matters.
Right.
Although I was told once again that apparently the Spike Cave logic is back to having some weird conditional nonsense of hearts and bottles when I thought it was purely the invincibility items before. So
no, I who told you that?
Who told me that?
Yeah.
You don't really have a good
I want to
answer
know
for that.
because so I don't trust them, basically,
Well-
or anything they say from now on.
Well, it was Ruby. I think it was Ruby and Leaf, for what it's worth, and they collectively found this out. So, and apparently, Ruby hits me with the astronaut meme of "It's always been that way," which. All right, any mention of water closet means that you have to pay for the Little Caesars gift card. So, like, real talk, no mas. Leaf themselves actually pulled the code. Oh,
Actually
okay.
reading code? Wow.
Oof. I only do that when it's a dumbass, like, Aranon put this stupid boss in logic with this ridiculous, like, item configuration.
I only do that when I'm watching a race on ZSR and trying to figure out why the runners can't find their moon pearl.
Shockingly, because it was never going to happen. Inverted, you stupid mode. That's what the runners get.
Who would even play that?
Yeah, who would? Who would do such a thing?
By the way, we're in Mire now on Skele's side.
This makes sense, though. Like, you... Now,
Yeah.
I hate
We've
it-
got
okay,
fire, we've got
yeah.
swords. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I hate it considerably less with a fire source. I know it doesn't matter because it's so heinously out of logic that certain people are going to, like, complain and moan and whatever. But, like, you're here. You want to get the most out of this dungeon despite the fact that it's, like, a very quick save and quit away. Yeah, how dare Skeleton Brother decide to look for checks in the miseried mire?
It's okay. They'll be back to crossing each other over soon, and we can
Yeah,
go
probably.
back to talking about whatever stupid nonsense.
Yeah, as we do. Well, Arm's going the other way, so Arm won't get to this misery mire here for a few more, so hopefully it's not my, the boots, flute, tornado rod, Samaria, triple glove combo. All from one chest, mind you. Pearl and Bombos tablet. I mean, that is now a thing that can happen as of a couple of years ago, so it's possible. We all watch with bated breath as we get some really heinous, like, Skullwood small key on left side mire for a whole lot of nothing.
I'm immediately turning in that mushroom that we got from the dig spot, by the way.
Perfect. I mean, you might as well. He was kind of, I guess, that route because he was going the other way. Was going to end, so I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
It's fine. It's whatever. Clicked on that hoping for an actual GIF. Fanciful unicorn. Just, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to make you imagine the tuxedo mask GIF.
We've had enough Discord hacks that you shouldn't be clicking on links from unsavory characters.
Ah, yes, there's the glove. Unsurprising.
Yeah, it's neat.
That's fine. That's fair.
And pretty, I'd say fairly expected.
Arm, fair, I guess. I was like, we either way, I guess Ether Hammer's faster than Bombos. Marginally?
Feels faster?
Feels
I don't
faster,
know.
yeah. Fair enough. Mr. Beast is here to make us all millionaires. PH, I'm gonna need you to find a mod to delete that comment. Bombos take so much time, but the satisfaction of watching the world burn. Arm also saving actual minutes on that scripted chain chomp fight.
The feeling of just like getting to have just a short cry or whatever you need to do while the Bombos is animating is really important sometimes.
I'm impressed you know how fast I cry.
I have lots of practice.
Oh no. Didn't actually read the context. All I saw was Will has one chambered at all times, and I was like,
oh boy! Oh, this is not the reputation I want to cultivate.
In our dystopian America? I'm so glad we are one orange brain cell today.
All right. So when we start our podcast, what is it going to be about?
All right, so hear me out. It's going to be a live cast, like going off pizza toppings, and then we're just going to ask random people as they walk by. Yes, of course. I'm already losing my shit. People as they walk by for an opinion, and we just solicit that and we run, and we have to talk for 10 minutes about that topic.
No, now I have the idea in my head of just going to like random places and asking the pizzas questions, and I think that's what we should actually do.
You know, like when people have the tiny mics and they ask animals things, we're just going to hold that up to like a fresh bubbling, oh nice sword pizza.
Oh, hey, there's our CT.
Remember how I said this is going to be the moon problem pyramid ledge? I'm standing by this. Will Arm actually climb here? No way in hell. Actually, you know what? He might. He might.
With the well being back there?
I mean, this might also just be free real estate because we haven't seen a connector and we have honestly done this. Like, you know what? I'm about it. It's free entrances up top. Yeah, you know what? I've already talked myself. I mean, I had talked myself into it. I would have done it, but like I was trying to think of a world where he wouldn't.
I've talked myself into far dumber things than this decision.
I mean, this stupid motherfucker talked himself into a magic bat climb and co-op the other day with stuff out there, so like he's done it for worse.
Exactly, Ruby.
Will climb. Honestly, that again, you need to hold off. Like it's not. We don't need to be, you know, chambering these and letting them.
That word for the next, I don't know, hour and a half or so.
Chamber. All right, fair enough.
I'm uncomfortable.
Understandable. Have a nice day. I apologize.
No apologies needed. It's just you know.
No, 100%. Dear diary. Do you regret doing comps with me already?
No, God no.
Okay.
Now, if you ask me that question in about an hour, the answer will probably still be God no, but we'll be at least like
yeah, you'll be kind with it. Yeah.
I'll at least have to consider it for a little bit.
Like Claire must just also say, you know what? It's also open season on me, yeah, already.
what sprites are the runners using? I think one of them's a Powerpuff Girl.
Which Powerpuff Girl do you like most resonate with?
I believe so. If you've ever gone and looked at the quote-unquote official sprites listing on the VTort branch website, there are sprites for Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup that are all very well done. And then there's a fourth one that is titled just Powerpuff Girl. And that one's me. That's the one I identify with.
The worst part is I knew where this was going about halfway through, and I just stood in front of the train. I was like...
All right, we made it to the pyramid.
Come on, Pearl. Come on, Pearl.
Oh, that's good too.
Ooh, you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah?
I mean, so will Arm. That's not what she said. And also, top of the castle. Homie, surely you don't walk and check this. You're leaving on that. Yeah, you're leaving on that.
We're not walking the pod area.
I'm not walking the pot area. And did Arm miss that sort of ether tablet? Did not have the book, I don't think.
Correct.
It doesn't have the book because that was in Meyer.
Yeah.
So he did in fact miss that sword for various reasons.
Incoming Vanilla Pearl? Yeah, could happen.
Yeah. With the big key that he doesn't have?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Good talk. Have a great life. So the best part is I know that I can swear on ZSR because even our restreamer / tracker Tom Talk is like, give us ass. I'm like, all right, man, if you want to solicit the game, by all means.
I will admit that I read that in the chat and did not process like the context. Now, I mean, I get it now, and like the Zelda context of it, but boy, yeah. I did not comprehend it correctly the first read.
I've also like stopped putting things on my tracker, by the way. So I did see, we did see a magic bat, which I assume was on Mountain as well. So like, it's possible that's once again with that mushroom we need to turn in. I think that was. Well, it was a drop. It was somewhere in the mountains. Like, we have that as accessible as well, actually.
Bat on the mountain? What?
Huh? No, not bat. The magic shop. Did I say bat? Did I say magic bat? I meant magic shop. Am I an idiot? Don't answer. Ooh, oh, where the hell was that? Was that just left drop? That was just left drop, wasn't it?
Yeah. All right, so 2 gloves accessible. We have a flute.
Yeah, it's definitely just something else. Where are we going,
back
Arm?
To pod? I think we're going back to pod here because he's got 3 small keys now.
I distinctly despise this. Like, he walked past the mire. Yes, a decisive strength advantage of the 2 gloves to 0. despise D's. I already do, Tyler. Don't worry.
Oh, those
Well,
are important.
Those are an item. And that, I mean, this, okay, well, now we have all of the pieces of the puzzle, so.
Moonpearl, go.
Don't say that. Don't put that juju on the runners.
It's fine. It's just in the well.
At this point, yeah, which... going back to hating this. I mean... I still hate it, but like, fair.
Where was the castle?
Where's the castle tower? I was just asking this question. I'm like, I thought, is it like a waterfall ferry? Because I thought Arm was in the middle of like water things, and then was it waterfall? Okay, so it was waterfall. So this is well, that's an item.
Here, mirrors and logic again.
Please point out every time our mirror is in logic. I mean that sincerely.
2 shields to go.
Yeah, 2 shields to go. It will actually be funny if it's all like relatively early sphere, and it's like, yeah, pick your poison.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be remembering that for the callback in like an hour 15 or something.
Julo's like, haha, trying to get, imagine going to Dark Maze. Like, he watches one person goof up, and he's like, yep, that's the reason to never learn Hammer Yump.
Imagine playing this game without the bug net. Julo would be in shambles.
No, that's even more ammunition for him, and honestly, I lose this battle day by day. I'm trying to find reasons to convince Julo to learn this, so that one day he rips it out and goes 7-0 in the Swiss stage, because everyone underestimates him and he finally does it. But no, he's just going to do that.
If Julo starts playing like everyone else, his win-loss is going to crater. He needs to do what he does. It works for him. It doesn't work for anybody else, and that's really the way it should be.
I'm horrified that you're correct. Julo's committed to the bit this long, why stop now? Listen, that's what he says, and I'm not saying this, but as someone who co-ops with him on multiple occasions, he needs to be able to do pod with one less key. Alright, so I'm gonna get these boots. Sorry, like, we actually comment on this a little bit, like...
Yeah, the flute actually works really nicely for him getting right back here.
Yeah, Lake Left and later boots, yes, but Arm is going to skip Ice Palace here 2000%. He's going to prove me wrong here, but I suspect he will skip this. Boots are in about 3 seconds behind this man's secret stash. We do still have the very funny outcomes of Moonpearl on Bombo's tablet.
True.
Arm doing everything but checking the 5-item cave that he knows is available first. Understandable. Have a great life.
It's one screen from the save and quit, Saf. You can squeeze it in there. Okay.
Okay, now what is he doing?
Screen.
What
one
is
more
this?
screen?
How many more
one
screens?
More entrance from one more screen.
Sir will climb. How many more screens is this away from the known 5-item cave? I was gonna laugh if that was the Moonpearl. I was probably gonna walk away unless you solo comp for like the next 5 minutes.
He just like opens up Hype Cave and we're just dumbfounded.
We're just done, yeah, because Skele bailed on that, like... Alright, I am convinced that there was absolutely nothing in this ice. I believe I was correct on this, and by that I mean like I was too busy shitposting verbally.
We don't have...
Ice is trash so far. Thank you, trackers. By the way, our trackers doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, big thank you to Jaxie and Tummeltech for taking care of the tracking for us tonight.
God knows we're not doing
greatly
it.
Appreciate. Yeah. We're talking about interviewing pizzas, for Christ's sakes.
Tyler, I'm gonna read this out loud, and I want you to know how much I both hate this and love this. Why do they call it a 5-item cave when you cave in the 1 item and out 5 cave the item? I can hear Tummeltalk just smashing the button to wake Trez up to ban me from ZSR. It'll be 2 in 1 day for them. Okay, you know what? Okay, so I'm happy that there is a Meyer Small in there. Jesus! Okay, that's shocking.
That was certainly a well.
Yeah, if nothing else, that will literally push him to Meyer for a different reason, but man, that was shocking. I am... Huh.
Alright, so we got a Harabig out of ice. And we have a Saha that we can go see at some point.
Well, the first one was Wyatt. It was Wyatt and like a kabillion numbers. Well, Lumberjack has always bait. Listen, you're gonna say that to the one time it isn't. And then you'd be like, yeah, oh, it's that one time. It's gonna be Moon Pearl. Nope. Alright, cool. Calmly, Zaf. I don't know how. Surely, my teammate and Ganon, you are going to go to Misery Mire after this. I believe in you.
He will when this is another Meyer Small.
Cease! Cease!
Don't be mad at me because I'm right. Oh, never mind. We're not going to Meyer.
You dense bastard! It's a 6-item cave! Go to Misery Mire, armlx! Jesus Christ!
I think this is just whatever was on the torch here, which I totally didn't pay attention to.
I hope it's a Meyer Small.
Game, you had the chance to do the
You had the
funniest
chance
there.
to do greatness. It would have been a Meyer Small and he still would have skipped cutscene. Oh,
Honestly, I'd respect it.
thank you for doing this tonight. I'm not thankful for having to watch the left side of my screen. But yeah, so at this point, I do think we're down to Meyer entrances. Right, if I'm not mistaken. For assuming what's coming next. We have Bombo's Tablet, Meyer entrances.
Yeah, Meyer Desert.
I thought, okay, and that I guess the magic shop that we were always curious about was also dead, so interesting.
Saha is available, but not in logic without the big key and potentially some more stuff.
Making a liar out of me. Where Flute? Flute is on the pyramid ledge behind the castled tower. Which is worse, cutscene in Meyer or the entirety of Left Side Swamp? I leave that to our resident timekeeper, Telethar.
It depends. Do you want the permutations with or without boots, with fire rod or with lamp, with whatever
Thanks, Will.
nonsense can affect things in Swamp Palace?
Thanks, Will ChatGPT. I didn't have a good W there. I'm sorry. We just skipped the middle initial.
That's all right. Yeah.
That's more like when the substitute teacher comes in. And it's like, well, I would just pronounces your name kind of right.
Close enough, and it would take longer to it would be more faff to try and correct you on it, and you're not going to get it right anyways. And yeah, let's just move on.
Yeah, Arm has more pieces of the puzzle now, so honestly it's just a matter of Skele, I think, having to find the Castle Tower and Waterfall Fairy, and it's going to make that. What's Mitz do here? Ooh, what is grammar? I've had so many new names growing up. Oh, Clear Mouse, no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to throw some trauma on you. I apologize.
Yes, Tom Woltek, that is an excellent sketch.
Yeah, I feel like we need to just omit this part of the broadcast where I talk. I think that's a good section to remove. Skele has Harabig. Yeah, but that Harabig is like many pieces out of logic, and honestly, we have the other Harabig, so I don't think the runners care.
The other Harabig? Which one's
the hook shot?
Oh yeah. Okay.
In many ways,
there's another thing we can do.
Arm did climb for Magic Bat, just with more steps. God. Well, hee-haw. Well, there's also something we can do. I tried to say why it came out bad. Honestly, understandable, right? But like, just understand that on this broadcast, I am here to be the comic relief, because God forbid I provide any other form of value.
Right, hookshot cave's our answer, right?
Definitely the answer.
Except for the 3 checks where it wasn't the answer.
Listen, this one's the answer. Definitely was the was the question, what garbage are we getting out of Hookshot Cave? Okay, Arm, take this to the Bombos tablet. Actually, this really?
You know what?
I actually have Hard Castle left. Sorry, go ahead.
A thing that I just was going to mention, you know, we obviously haven't done... There are a fair number of Dark World entrances unchecked. We did see that there was, I believe, a big key on the Spec Rock item entrance that's sitting out there. Yeah. It's a thing.
Arm giving back time graciously.
All right, Skele has boots, so he can actually give us hook speed here.
The most important tech.
I'm so bad at it. It's honestly embarrassing, but you know, we're here to talk through things. It's okay.
I mean, it's not a really important skill.
No, it is. It is.
All right, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I'm clearly mistaken once again. Yeah, people be like, Arm wasn't done in the Mire area. It's like, logically, unless there's a connector here at Mire Shed, right? Like, we've also seen, or I guess Darkina too. Like, we've seen some of this stuff, but it's not. It's a tech I know, so it must be important. All right, mods, time this man out. stop.
Oh, okay.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, dude.
Well, that's both a yee-hee and a tee-hee. Cool. Anyway, I guess we can now play the rest of the game. Talk says told you. Alright, point it in chat. Show me where and you'll get your $5 off Little Caesars coupon. ZSR, sponsored by Little Caesars. Hey Trez, that's overreacting again. Show me where on the doll I overreacted. Do you feel Skele isn't that far behind? Potentially not, but Skele will at least do Hera. And that is a couple minutes. Like, it's a 3-minute differential right now. Like,
Is there anything? I guess the ice clear is the big difference there in the time.
yes, yeah, the ice clear is a big difference. Arm is probably not going to do that for a very long time, I suspect. Like, there's a lot
The
more
only thing
value.
we got from ice was the Hera big key, which we'll see paid off here in just a moment on Skele's side.
Yeah. Armors know that. No. I mean, he does not. He does know that it's a pendant, though. And truthfully, like, now that I have the entire world, the last thing I want to do is the ice with 0 keys. At some point, 8 items will look good, potentially. But I'm also definitely looking for all of the other dungeons and everything else, especially this
with everything that we have accessible with our inventory the way it is right now. Yeah, you can. It's not even like greeting to just say I'm gonna wait for an ice big and until it's like wait for Kane. Nice compass of this dungeon.
Speaking of the thing I literally just mentioned, my favorite 6-item cave in the world, Eastern Palace with all the goods. Hell yeah. No, I mean, like, JD, you're not entirely wrong, but also, like, at this loadout, I am still looking for dungeons of things that I want to clear. Zelda would prove this clear. Oh, Zelda and Marty throwing again because none of them want to touch Eastern and co-op. Sad face. I can say this because Zelda's in bed.
It's important to have principles. And to stick to them.
I want everyone to know that I managed to swallow the next thought that came out when you said Zelda has principles, and no one will know what I was going to say, but I'm proud of me for not saying it, so...
This is growth, because the Zap I knew 3 years ago would have probably screamed it.
I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed. Let the intrusive thoughts win. Homie, I need you to understand that they win most of the time, and they should not keep winning. armlx, what are we doing?
Oh, baby.
Honestly, you know what? I don't hate it because we also know where the fire rod is. And we are a Samaria from, like, being in very treacherous whoopsie-daisy mode. Arc 771 was cool. Honestly, fam, same. Where's Fire Rod? Fire Rod is on Hylia Island.
Do we have... We have way too many dungeons, like...
But we have things to do, right? Like...
Yeah.
We don't have
We're going to need
information.
at least a couple more big keys, for sure.
Yeah, but like...
Some number of desert pod thieves. I think we've got thieves as a crystal already, but...
So, for what it's worth, it would... I didn't even pay attention to the fact that my teammate, once again, has 0 arrows leaving Eastern Palace, despite the fact that there are arrow pots in the previous room. God forbid. But anyway, he may actually be feeling kind of whatever about that Moon Pearl. So, like, there's both a conscious effort into, like, knowing that he is up against Skele, who is just a perennially good runner, may say, I need to make this skip. But yeah, it's like, I'm now looking for GT, I'm looking for, you know, I'm looking for entrances, and entrances have some value. So like, yeah, this is also going to be taking this into the Bombo or the Blinds Hut over in Dark Shopping Mall, etc. This is the small key. If this is Swamp, then yeehaw, we're on an adventure.
Oh, goody.
Oh, goody, that will never get checked.
I mean, it's not like it's hard to get back to Hera.
I understand that, but you know what? Going back to what JD was saying, I'd rather go do Ice Palace than Hera Basement.
I mean, we're probably not going to see it anytime soon from the guy who just skipped EP Big Chest, or Big Key Chest, but, you know.
Yeah, you know. Did Arm have the Meyer Big Key when he went in? No. It was behind the Moon Pearl.
Yeah, Meyer Big was in Eastern, which we just cleared.
If you don't pick on Skele for graciously giving time back to Arm? No, because I like Skele. And I also love my teammate. But God forbid if I'm at least going to let him, like, get away with murder. The problem here is that, like, I know that Arm will take this with a reasonably sized grain of salt. I actually have no idea if Skele would give me a hard time or would feel bad about it. And so, like, I try and give only when I know that it's going to be received in a good way. Definitely as a quarter ass. Firstly, that is verifiably untrue by a few members of this community that I at least am a fat ass. But secondarily, how dare you? And consent is important. We are not about to have that lecture on ZSR, because that will get me permanently banned.
Pull up! Pull up!
I was brought up in the kindest streets are okay with this. I don't know that Arm
I know
was,
very little about Arm, but I don't know that he was brought up in any kind of streets.
Yeah, I don't know that the mean streets of wherever the hell he was. Wait, did we? I guess, again, same thing. We just go back through. I'm like,
Did we what?
no, sorry. I was like realizing that Skele had left without the Moon Pearl, but again, like we'll just skedaddle on back to.
Yeah.
You know, I said about a couple of minutes, but shockingly, it took a lot longer for Skele to get through everything, and I kind of realized that, like, I underestimated.
You know, actually, will Skele get back there? Because he's done all the Light World stuff. We got spat out of Checkerboard Cave a while ago.
Oh, does he? Oh no! Does he think that?
And he checked both the Light World desert entrances there, and got Hookshot Cave at the Desert North, and followed it.
I mean, he will go back there at some point because he realizes that he did leave something and is going to be very markedly confused.
Yeah, but there's also a realistic chance that we see, like, a bunny walk of the main Dark World and or East Dark World.
Oh, you think you're going to do Bombo's tablet first? Oh no, Skeleton brother. We'll swap as a pendant. Alright, well, yeehaw, I guess. So we are missing from our Go Mode collection list the Pod Big Key, the Thieves Big Key, and the Samaria. We have mustard and sauerkraut. Homie, no. That does not... I mean, that's a fine... Arm, you have 0 arrows. Son.
And he's going to keep it that way.
Why? Why do I do this to myself? Are they looking for a league team? What? I guess he actually doesn't care about the Quake. No, he should care about the Quake. No, he doesn't care about the Quake. We've been spit out of there.
No, we've been spat out of TR, and I've opened Mire already. So yeah,
Yes, no, you're right.
Quake's junk.
Oh my God, saving time. I would have immediately just gone over there and gone, wait a second. I'm the idiot. Doesn't he Quake the entrance dead number play? I appreciate you. I'm just clearly slow on the uptake tonight. All the brain cells are max overdrive on comedy, 0 for thinking. Don't ask how many brain cells it is. You're not going to like the number. You know what, again, Skele, I appreciate Skele being like, yeah, I'm picking that up regardless. I'll break 0 gas. Not the words I would have used there, but hey. Is it less than 0? Oh no.
This. Oh, he's gonna get arrows whether he likes it or not.
Yep.
And, yeah. We also got a desert small there.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I love the peanut gallery of dipshits in chat. Bless your heart. Ooh. However, God, if I mean, Skele's gonna have to realize that like he did skip something there.
I feel like that was a conscious, just like I don't want to go. I'm just gonna do hookshot K for the 4 items, and oh, well that's convenient.
That will save. Well, yeah, 'cause we did see this, I think. Oh no, did he get...
It's okay, we recovered.
What? How do you recover that?
I don't know. but Skele does.
I just assume that you're on for the ride. Okay, he's about to get this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Art piece on the pedestal. Fare thee well, pedestal.
I guess you did not need to do Aga 1, but boy howdy.
All right. Well, at least we found that connector to Mire, because otherwise that would have been. I think it would have been a good few more minutes before Skele got there for that pearl. Otherwise,
I will be very curious to see how Skele plays now, because I have to imagine that like the first time through, maybe whatever, but like now this might just be like I am in damage control, must like cut corners mode. Or maybe not. Like maybe Skele's like, you know what, this whole sequence kind of sucked and it's fine. I'm just a little bit worried considering he's now done a lot of just like really bad things. So
I think it's rational to feel like, well, that was a really just like kind of stupid chain of things to lead to that. And I don't feel bad for being late to it. My opponent probably hated it too. There's our Thieves Big, by the way.
There's our Thieves Big. We are going to Thieves momentarily. They're both going to Thieves momentarily, probably. I don't think that's how Skele is wired. Honestly, I have no idea how Skele is wired. It's one of those things where, like, I thought this was going to be dead forever. I'm glad Skele went back for it. Yeah, we are just looking for pod big, a pod small for either runner, and some Mario.
Oh.
Oh no! Well, anyway,
This was Thieves' entrance, right?
yeah, there's some Mario. So anyway, now we go do dungeons, and we know where Laser Bridge is. We have a small key that we've saved. Um,
Oh, here's back
Jesus
at Skull.
Christ,
That's
there's
one of
back
the
at
things we
Skull.
needed to find.
one big key, one small key. So Arm can mirror and do a lot of things here. Like, I do have thieves somewhere in a tracker somewhere. That was up on the mountain, which is behind Old Man Back. So like, he will probably do this Meyer. Actually, he will do 3 dungeons here because he'll also do the laser bridge that's sitting at the Bomble Hut. Save and quit, go to thieves. Oh yeah. And then honestly, it's going to be, I'm just looking for GT for the collection of items that I have sitting in the basement.
Where's the needle? Unless Pod Big is here on the catfish, it's probably tilted pretty far left.
And Arm has been here, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is... looking scary.
It's certainly a major advantage to Arm right now, having been ahead to Moon Pearl and just kind of, you know, dodged the ice clear, dodged the bunny walking, and just kind of has a few minutes up on all the important stuff right now.
Like, basically the major loss condition here is Eastern Palace Big Key Chest for Arm.
Yeah, that's really like probably the top out that would flip the percentages here.
Like, that would probably be an instant, like, game over. Arm, why are we... I guess this is all right here, but, like, I'm saving this. I have... like, yeah, I know it's here, but also, like, I can get back here. I have Flute and Mitts. I have 2 items in the mire. We got Flute and Mitts. I'm saving for what? Saving for, I don't know, other shit to do? I have 4 dungeons to do. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know when the right time to do Smith is.
Certainly not with, like, 4 dungeons to clear. There's a GT out there.
Yeah, there's a GT out there. That is a true fact as well.
Like, listen, with all the love in the world, bring the Smith home, but, like, that is a later problem. Hoping for a Pod Big Key to go mode all these dungeons, but, like, we've already done... Okay, here's the thing, right? Like, with all due disrespect, there he gets those arrows. Okay, dingus. That big chest is reasonably free to get. We are then going to do Vitreous, which is on path, because Vitreous is the path. Like, then we're going to go to Trinex. Like, the on-path stuff here is literally the things that we're going to be doing, so, like, it doesn't really get any faster, these dungeons.
And, turns out that Eastern Palace Big Key Chest was a big shiny red rupee. So.
Yeah. What's to go mode? It is a Pod Big Key and a Pod Small Key for armlx. Yeah, it's like, and yeah, getting Pod Big Key actually doesn't really save Arden that much time, but also, like, I can come back and do that whenever. Tagoma's after Zaf you a Little Caesars coupon, which, by the way, I am still taking good suggestions for Will WC for those letters. Bring them back, folks. Yes, I agree with you, Tyler. I know. I appreciate you. I like you a lot. You're a good bean. Also, among the other good beans in chat, there's Alana Bean. Ruby, I would love for you to get up to the mic and pronounce that for me.
Seth, I don't know if you're aware, but we can't just bring people into the commentary booth mid-race. It was kind of a whole thing earlier.
That was an excellent callback. Thank you. I'm done. Oh no. Oh no. Will, I appreciate you in so many ways. That was so good. Justice for Wyatt. No, I don't think he's getting it anytime soon.
I mean, Incoherent had the perfect response to that, and it just got completely ignored by like all but 2 people. And yeah, it was 100% accurate.
No, I the thing is, I did see that, but also I was too busy like jumping into ZSR General to watch everything unfold. Yeah, the fact that Ruby and Rick kept it together as things were going just completely ass over shoulders in chat was wild. Just Joshua can't crash this party. Honestly, that's a shame.
That's the difference between us and the professionals, Zaf.
Yeah. I've never pretended to be a professional. I'm just doing my best. It's a pot small and stumpy. Yeah. What race was this? This was I don't remember the race that was going on anymore. This is your best? Alright. I'm letting the intrusive thoughts staying inside. IQ versus Nisa. Thank you, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, yes. Thank you for all the chat. I was like, I did actually watch so much of that race, considering everything that did that transpired there. Harry Potter's in shambles, but yeah, I saw Alex and Gomo GG'd out. There was some nonsense in chat. It's not really worth hashing, considering I think that person has been yeeted from this part of the internet. At Telethar in DMs, you're in medium rare form.
All right, so we're heading to Thieves after this on Arm's side.
Yeah, absolutely. I was about to say no, we're probably not there, but we still are anyway. But yes, we need to use save and quit to back up old man, I think. I guess the question that I have now is I don't know precisely where ARM's biggest density pile is for looking for GT.
I'm not sure either. We haven't really seen like North Dark World yet, have we?
Yeah, I think that might be like the North Dark World sweep of entrances, because I think that we've kind of done everything else. Yeah. Closer to key and pod, that can make a big difference. I mean, if ARM is in pod small key go mode, I would be shocked that that's the thing, right? Like, we're still looking for 3 more. We know 1 is on Stumpy. And admittedly, like, he did start the entire Smith chain, which is the thing that I was giving him hell about. So he will, in fact, pick up the other half of that nonsense later.
Yeah, Skele most likely gets into Hype Cave here. Or not Hype Cave, Spike Cave. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Skele is not totally out of this race, but is obviously has a market disadvantage right now. Because, like...
If it's directly on the path here, he is kind of boned.
He's kind of boned, yeah.
Other than, like, if we get it right here in Thieves, and then it's the race between, like, Arm has a time advantage, but has to find a pod small somewhere.
Yeah, has to find a pod small, and also will be down a sword.
Yeah.
Like, that is the best case scenario if you are a Skele fan. And yeah, also to Ruby's point, like there are now like I saw really a lot of like there aren't things in Arm's favor aside from the time advantage, but obviously the ice clear is now maybe something. Which goes back to like how I was telling GD Silvergun like 10 minutes ago that ice is bad. Now I'm like, well, you know, that might be a thing. Eating my words once again.
All right. Well, nothing good here in the back of Thieves.
Yeah, so far. Steph eating my words like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Honestly, not even like it's a mid-tier cereal.
Whoa.
Well, okay. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm. Oh, we found GT. I guess we have to actually talk about the race.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Well, table this conversation. We will talk.
That's bad. That's real bad.
Oh.
Well, that's really bad. Like, especially if that's a pod small. So sorry, when I say that's bad, Arm is probably going to be here soon anyway. It will be in pod small go mode. But now Skele is losing a lot more time to doing this, and if... Arm, what are we doing here? I guess it's an entrance that we've not done?
Remind me again where the Thieves Big was?
I thought that was in an item cave that... Wasn't that in the mini Moldrum cave? Am I crazy?
That sounds right.
I think maybe Arm finds out when he does hammer pegs and purple. Sorry, let me be clear. I don't think that this is bad for Arm. I think this is really bad for Skele. Because Arm is looking for this dungeon. Arm is out here looking for GT for density. And he is going to find this because he is going to take his happy ass back to Vu here in like T-minus 25 seconds. Whereas Skele is going to be full clearing this basement for what can... Oh, well, yeah, okay. So Arm is going to be in go mode in a minute and a half after getting in a GT.
Yeah. Maybe slightly more because he'll do all of right side. But yeah, basically.
Yeah, Skele needed that pod big key to be... Well, I'm eating my words here because he's doing this, but like...
There's still a good bit of time.
Yeah, there's a lot of time on the clock here. My favorite cereal, words. That's the sad stuff that happens in like your Walmarts. Your Aldi brand cereal, words.
Don't knock the Aldi brand cereals. I've switched to that life.
Oh no. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the cereal conversation here for just a moment and put myself totally on blast. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is fine, however, that shit destroys the roof of your mouth. Unless it is, like, sufficiently dredged in milk, which as a huge milk fan, I am fine of. But the texture of that, if you eat it too fast, or you like to snack on it, will demolish the roof of your mouth. Have you ever eaten Captain Crunch? Yes, which is why Captain Crunch is an absolute D-tier cereal, because despite dredging that shit in milk, it's still awful.
Yeah, Captain Crunch has a distinct taste profile that I can only describe as Captain Crunch-like.
I know how to
And that's
probably
not complimentary.
All right, well, fair. I'm glad that your senses and sensibilities are delightful. Also, Skele is now leaving this Samaria behind for a bit. Captain Crunch is super out in the roof of the mouth. Listen, y'all, I hear you. Maybe Skele's not actually leaving this behind. Spike might be like 45 seconds from now.
This feels like a flute to Seven.
Yeah,
turn
yeah.
this in and to come right back.
I
He's
keep
already
forgetting
done Bombos.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that he's already done Bombos tablets, so like this is not so bad. Of Captain Crunch, oops, all berries. Have you felt the roof of your mouth in years? Just out of curiosity, because like that's a strange thing to admit on the internet. Like your soft palate's just dissolved. Like I have not. Thank you, I appreciate you. Ooh, swamp small bad. Yeah, ooh, swamp small bad. Goodbye, Samaria. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
There's still, like, maybe this is Hopium, but there's still, I think, a world where he goes back and continues that route. After
There is.
Pod.
There totally is.
Mire.
Listen,
Like-
I'm trying to be
he's not
very
gonna clear
hopeful.
Mire, but
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
know.
trying to be hopeful for Skele here, but like this is a little bit concerning given
yeah, I mean,
the directions he's now sending himself towards. The portal's still there. No, absolutely. Like it's, and again, it, like we were saying earlier, you have Mitt's flute, right? Like this is not as though it's difficult to get to. It's more of the more things that Skele finds, especially like that swamp small, the much more likely he's going to be from the path. And especially like swamp is particularly appealing.
I also think Arm has already kind of signaled to us with that like Pyramid Fairy check that he is interested in scoping entrances still.
Yes,
Looking for
agreed.
that GT. So it does seem like I think Ice is just it's 8 free items and I'll feel stupid if I don't go do it. But I think he's gonna go right back to that GT hunt.
I think this is pod entrance. This might be all of the pod area entrances because I don't.
Yeah,
think
I don't
we've
know if he's done actually any of the East Arc World stuff.
Cheerios is the best cereal. Honestly, like that's, you know what? Like Cheerios is the status quo, right? Like you cannot go really wrong with Cheerios. You're not really like, you're not an exciting breakfast.
Honey Nut
So,
Cheerios is like the Toyota Corolla of cereals.
Yes,
Like it
yes,
is.
yeah, agreed.
Yeah, it is just, you know, is it going to blow your doors off? No, but is it like, it's solid, reliable?
That's a safety recall if I've ever heard one. The door's getting blown off my Toyota Corolla. It's not a Ford Pinto. Ruby, do you drive a Ford Pinto? Like, not to call you out or anything, but like, that's my car and my breakfast cereal of choice, Will. A man of little culture.
And I totally get that. I mean, you can't go wrong with it.
No, I drive a goddamn Prius. Honestly, massive respect. My kids have been eating. I don't know, came here. I don't know why I thought you were saying my kids have been driving a Ford Pinto, and I was going to lose my shit even further.
Hey, speaking of having arrows for things, Skele had exactly enough arrows.
Yeah. Salted Cracker, you've redeemed yourself. I'm proud of you. I was concerned for you for a while, but you've managed to bring it back. With an old meme, it checks out. Skele needs Spike Cave, and I don't remember where this Thieves Big was. I was a random ass item cave that was sort of on path.
Yeah, I don't think it was like way out of the way. Was it just here? It was just here.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, this is about to be go mode here for Skele.
Yes.
And not here, but after we do Spike Cave.
Yeah. Does Skele bail just for thieves?
I think he just does Spike Cave here. That feels too aggressive to me to be like, I mean,
Okay.
it might be the right play. I don't know, but yeah, we're doing it.
Okay, so now we are in go mode on Skele's side with just a bunch of items or dungeons to do. So like, so Arm is now going to be going to GT, and this is a Master Sword Silverless versus Tempered
and
Silvers, but with 3 dungeons to do?
Yeah.
I'm giving this like 3 minutes, and then I am very concerned for Arm.
Yeah, this is especially with the sword and bow discrepancies. This is,
I think at
suddenly
139,
a lot more imminent. Yeah, because like this mire clear will take a little bit, but so will Arm's pod clear when he gets there. And like TR is pretty quick. Thieves is a longer one as well, but like, yeah, that advantage in the Ganon fight's gonna play for sure.
Yeah, like the other thing too is if Arm finds a pod small here, it does save him a little bit of time because he still actually has to get a pod small as well, chat. But like, Laser Bridge is just at the bomb hut.
Yeah.
It's in CAC. I think
this is suddenly very concerning for Arm.
Yeah. I think we haven't seen this on Skele's side. Okay, I was like, I think we know what some of this stuff is, but no. I think Skele's now ahead.
Yeah, tough to argue with that.
Yeah, it's like I think unfortunately like now the timing is too late because it's like if it was just the skull, if a pod small showed up, but yeah, I think this is over. I mean, Arm will probably do right side first as well. So like he'll get the like. It's more of a matter of like if a pod small's over there too. But like,
yeah, Skele's the one who needs to do Thieves Town still.
Yeah, Skele needs to do Thieves. Yeah.
It will not take terribly long to do. All right, this is going to be pod big for Arm here. I mean, if we pull Pod Small and Tempered Sword out of Compass Room here, maybe Hopium.
I mean, it literally has to be Pod and Tempered, right? Like, it is precisely, I think, Pod Small Key Tempered Sword saves him here. Otherwise, this is just... It's still 2 minutes for him to get to that.
Well,
all right.
Oh,
nope.
We'll never know.
Oh, fuck. I think this is over.
I mean, it's one pod clear versus one thieves clear, and then the Ganon fight discrepancy. Like, I think Skele probably starts his Ganon fight before Arm, and then he's going to have a good couple of minutes there in the fight itself.
Yeah. Yes, there's an arrow pot in Thieves, but yeah. I'm shocked, actually. Well, I would say I'm not totally shocked, but like there was definitely a scary world where Skele was in Swamp here too. This is still very close. I think it's still Skele's race. I think this is Skele by, like, I don't know. I'm not about to say time and then have tell her,
because yeah.
How good Arm is at Master Sword. I'm not about to lay any claims to how good or goodn't he is.
Yeah, actually, I think Arm is going to be first into Ganon now because he got through this pod, I think, quicker than... This is why I don't estimate times out loud, because like I'm just wrong about everything.
But also, too, like, I think the pod small being compass certainly helped considerably, considering what the other pod small that we saw was, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you'd had to go all the way to Rando Room, then it would have been very over.
Local speedrunner has debilitating time blindness. Yeah, same. Huge same.
That's me. All right, so we have 7 crystals now.
We do.
That's neat.
That's pretty nifty. I don't think Arm is that well versed in Samaria strats for a 3-in-1. Maybe he will get lucky. He does have 2 blues, or a blue and a red, so like he might. I think that answers your question, Telethar.
Getting a couple of doubles there with the cape, though. I think we're on to phase 2 now.
We're on phase 2.
I think that was 10 hits in that phase, so... Should be good there as well. Skele is fluting. Right, that isn't... Where are we going?
Oh,
Skele misremembered where Ganon was because he was heading over to Magic Bat.
I still don't know if this is enough time.
We're going to be starting phase 4 as Skele is dropping in, roughly. Skele cleanly with the 1-in-1 there. Oh. I think Skele's in good position. We just
no, sadly, yeah. Skele's fine. Arm's missing
we just aren't
triples.
far enough into this fight. There aren't enough Ganon warps left at this point.
Yep.
There it is. Get your GGs in chat for Skele.
GG's.
Finish here in first place. Go to 4-0. Heading into the back half of the Swiss round of the Crosskeys tournament.
Wow. Yeehaw. We'll probably finish up / has the race room completely closed off right now.
And there it is. It's going to
There it
be
is.
less than a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was going to the wrong entrance, and that's brutal.
Right. Well, GG's to both runners. Yeah. Hopefully we'll get a chance to chat with them here in just a minute.
Yeah, I think Arm says in the race room near last locate GT. I think he knows it.
And yet if he had happened to find book in the right order and get his sword off ether tablet.
Yep. I mean, this had the potential to be a complete blowout, and then honestly, like, just enough small things. We were saying it was like 10 minutes to Pearl. Skele was behind X amount of time. Like it was large, and truthfully, kind of thought it was. Especially when the Swamp Small showed up, I was convinced I was going to set him on a complete wrong path. So.
Yeah, well, fortunately, he decided to just finish clearing that cluster of entrances there after getting slightly drawn away, and that got him both of his go mode items back to back. So,
to our restreamers, I do think our friends are waiting in the post-race voice and not in the waiting room. You can drag them from yonder to hither. All right, there's one. There's the other. GG's, y'all.
GG's.
GG.
I mean, I think you obviously both know how close it was, but until you watch this back, and I will not tell you how close it was. But there was a time, Skele, where I must confess, we thought you were completely dead to rights, and I'm sure you might have also been feeling somewhat the same, potentially. Maybe not.
I don't know. I mean, the Pearl sucked, but I kind of thought it would suck for a lot of people. I'm guessing I was later to it.
You were later to it by about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's not like... I mean, I just climbed the first time, and I don't know when you got boots, so it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen or over, because I think I got glove after climbing CT.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
you did. Skele had gotten those boots a fair bit earlier. He'd actually gotten his first glove out of Meyer and then got the Spiral Cave glove as well. So he was on mitts for quite a while. And
I had this stuff
funny,
before I
yeah.
even knew where CT was. I didn't go to Zora because I never had any money.
I know. I was like almost last location Light World there, and then I just got CT, and I'm like, I'm bailing out of Zora, see ya.
Yeah, same.
And then shockingly, as we found out later, I think, Skele, you found the way that you didn't necessarily need the flute to get to Meyer, but yeehaw, you're glad you had the flute anyway.
How do you
I
get
was
to
wondering
Meyer
about
without the flute?
I think it was a Spec Rock connector or something.
Yeah. There was a
Yeah.
connector that actually spits you out at Meyer. So the other side of that.
No, that was Bomb Hut. You can't get through that.
Or no, maybe it wasn't Spec Rock. What was it?
I thought it was Bomb Hut. I thought it was a ferry ascension that took you there. Took you to Woo.
I don't remember. what it was,
something
but it went
something
to the
spat you
Meyer
out of
I
entrance.
think I'm
Meyer.
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I deleted it because it was trash. But
It was Fairy Ascension. I just don't remember where the other side of it was.
Yeah, we didn't either, but we were concerned when Skele left Hype Cave at Dark Agena and then went on a small like spirit journey and then came back 10 minutes later to Hype Cave. So like he did find it. Yeah, that's what I was saying is that like Skele was about I think 5 minutes behind the CT climb, and then he had done ice, so had Hera. You find Hera there, of course you do it. Like no surprise, you get flute. And then I think there was this sort of gaggle of like small things between the two of you, and you, Arm, went there pretty quickly.
Oh,
yeah.
So the answer is that it's Ice Palace entrance is a Fairy Ascension that gets you there. Well,
Right. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was not like a logical way of necessarily getting there, but there was a way to get there without the flute. However, much more likely given the well and everything else to get there. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna stop talking because runners like y'all probably have a lot to say or feel about some of this, I suspect.
I don't know. I mean, I had already got spit out of. I have bunny walking stuff to do at 6, or I could just do bunny walking somewhere else. So I didn't really feel compelled to go back to 6 right away.
Yeah, and then they also sort of conspicuous like Bombo's tablet, which I think you did on that route at some point as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got booked really late, and I was like, I don't know when I'm going back for that. So.
Yeah, I had booked like quite a bit earlier, but there was one point when that was the only like item I knew existed anywhere. So I was like, whatever, I'll just clean up some bunny walking stuff on the way.
Yeah, one of your swords, by the way, that Skele has, the third sword is on Ether Tablet, which like you were never getting because once you got Pearl.
It wasn't right side GT though, right?
No, we don't know. What Skele was looking for, Skele's go mode was Samario.
Got it. Let me see if I botched this really bad, because I know arrows are in GT.
They are behind Ice Armos. So yes.
I was never getting those.
You were never getting those.
Okay.
It's if a sword is here that there is like, basically, unfortunately, we were like, oh, ARM has this, and then the situation where you last located GT happened, and we're like, well, ARM doesn't have this actually. We were wrong, and I was made a liar out of. Yeah.
It was. I don't know what I was supposed to do. That Ice Palace is probably. I wonder if that Ice Palace is just like too bad because you could have been in that pre-Pearl, and so it's basically just like me killing Cold Stare and like 3 checks that are realistically. It's not. I'm trying to think how many checks are like technically live for Pod Big, because I didn't really do a ton after finding myself in Pod Big Go mode. So I don't think it's that bad, actually.
Yeah. I mean, you were doing the right thing of hunting entrances. You just hunted every other entrance.
Yeah, because that one is so isolated and like raises the question of like, am I supposed to do a game? Am I supposed to run this down? I mean, not every. I actually had never been to Swamp Palace entrance.
Yeah, we were also concerned too. So the other thing, Skele, was that ARM was both Pod Big Key and Small Key for Go, and you had shown us one other Pod Small on Stumpy. And the last one that ARM could have gotten, I think, was in Fire Snake or Rando Room, but like somewhere deep left side GT. And so if there's nothing else in this compass room, then ARM was definitely in trouble. And then top right was actually a Pod Small, which is what made this sort of come back to being close, but the equipment advantage was still too great by the time that we got to the pig. So, but yeah. Very close race, y'all. I mean, matter of seconds, matter of like split decisions here or there. So,
yeah, a lot of fun to watch.
Glad I remembered where Ganon was before it was too late.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to bring that up, but you went to Magic Bat, and everyone in chat just, oh no! But like, luckily, you didn't fall in.
I play this game too much. I can't remember what's where anymore.
Understandable.
Like, was it at Magic Bat today? Was that yesterday? Was it 2 days ago? I think I need a vacation.
Unfortunately, 4.0 does not give you a vacation. I think you need 2 more at least before that. Yeah.
Runners, I'm all at Will. Anything more that you want to say, dear friend?
I don't think so. I enjoyed the race, y'all. Best of luck going forward. Arm, I hope to God I don't lose to you yet again in this tournament, but we're in the same pool now, so
Yeah.
No, I got it
Yeah,
next round. It's fine. Alphabetical, top to bottom. Let's
Okay.
go.
I
I
don't
think
know if
so.
that's how that works, but I guess we'll
It's
find out.
not.
at, like,
It's not how it
6
works at
PM
all.
tomorrow.
Yeah. No, we need. There is someone scheduled for the ass end of this week, I do believe.
I don't think so. I think the last async I saw was Tato like midday tomorrow.
No, we got some new stuff on the schedule, boyo.
There's some live races on Wednesday. So
Yeah.
What? There were no races even showing. Oh, did stuff get changed? Stuff got changed.
Stuff got changed.
No, August. Oh yeah, it got moved. Okay, fine. 6 p.m. on Wednesday. We'll find out. 7 p.m. on Wednesday. Time zone on Wednesday. Whatever.
Yep, there we go. Actually, runners, really quickly, while we have your attention, what is your favorite breakfast cereal?
Probably Frosted Cheerios.
Kicks.
All right, good night. Thank you all, chat. I'm out. Jaxie, take it the fuck away.
Oh, well, I'm more of a Frosted Flakes kind of guy myself. But that being said, this was absolutely an amazing show from both of our runners, armlx and Skele. If you liked what you saw, be sure to give them both a follow. I want to thank our commentary booth, Zaphical and Will WC, for the absolutely amazing commentary. I hope Will definitely come back for comms later on. That's my Will WC entry. Just one announcement, though. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST, we have Zoruvan versus Zaxarai with an absolutely amazing comms and tracking crew. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be here on ZSR Main. It'll be a great time. Our raid target is going to be the Otters for tonight, because I don't have any better ideas. Thank you all for tuning in. This is Jaxie from Zelda Speedruns, signing off.